Did you miss me? It's okay if you didn't. I know it's been like over 10 months. It's been, what, 10 months since I last graced your guys' presence on my own accord, and emphasis on my own accord. Henbu dragging me out does not count. Hello. Konniwa. Shall I reintroduce myself? My name is Lure Iwanami. I am a guardian angel of my past, present, and future self. And I mean that in the most heartfelt way possible. Because the reason why I got into this baby in the first place is because I wanted to do the things that I wanted to do the things that I used to love doing. And here I am 10 months later doing it all over again. Just the streaming part though. I've been doing the music part. I've definitely been doing the music part for the past 10 months. But yeah, welcome on in Penbu, Nolucid from the red side, and Artemis Alba and Wabbit from the purple side. Welcome on in, everybody. Waited for Vivid Stasis Upstate. Ended up taking 10-month long hiatus. Honestly, at that point, I am probably just gonna watch the last chapter, the last 2 chapters, rather than just playing it by myself, because I feel like it'd be much better for my sanity to do that. Do you ever dream that you do the thing that you wanted to do? I'm red too. Oh snap. He's magenta. Wrong for rabbit is magenta. You came here in a Honda Accord? No, sadly not. I drive a Nissan Rogue Sport. I almost said Versanote, but that's my brother's car. I just recently learned that everyone hates the Nissan Rogue for some reason. And I was just like, look, my previous car broke down and I just needed something to get me from point A to point B that hopefully has good gas mileage. So I just got a Rogue Sport. I didn't really think about its reputation or anything like that. I just wanted an car. The full game literally asks you to reset your save because they changed the story progression, so I'm not going through that again, no Lucid. I mean, like, yeah, I did go through the first 3 chapters, but I ain't going through that again. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna stick to the vanilla rhythm games, and if I want to see the Vivid Stasis lore and stuff, yeah, at this point I'm just gonna watch it on YouTube. I'm sorry. But yeah, I've been doing the music stuff a lot lately outside of stream. Like, yeah, I took 10 months off of streaming, but that's streaming. I did music. I became a music man for the past 10 months. Yeah. Alright, I got you. I'm working on a full playthrough video for the rework progression. Sounds good. Sounds Gucci. I will probably catch it at some point. But at my own pace. But yeah. So you see the bottom text down there. You're probably wondering, what the hell happened to me? What the hell happened to me? Why did I just up and decide, hey, I'm Lure and I'm not gonna stream for the next 10 months. Watching the gameplay at a medium pace. I mean, I could enjoy the game on my own accord. It's just all of the lore stuff I'm just gonna watch YouTube videos on. But yeah, long story. So the Cliff Notes version for why I disappeared from streaming for the past 10 months can be boiled down to I got sick physically, and then I got sick mentally, and then people started coming up to me for music. So it actually started off with the director of Off Choir being all like, hey, my student needs someone that could do like cover instrumentals and stuff, and if you could help her, that would be nice. Like, if you have cover instrumentals in your docket, then we'd highly appreciate it. It's like, yes, I do have cover instrumentals in my docket, but they're not public because I don't really have that much experience with them. And I'm just like, cool. Here's my student. She'll give you the rest. And then that student was like, okay. So I have this VTuber friend by the name of Raya's Bread, and she needs a cover instrumental. And I was like, okay, that sounds like a pretty cool VTuber to work with. And then I got to meet Raya's Bread as well as her manager, Typho. And yeah. And then everything was, and then it just went uphill from there in terms of like work that I could do, and then downhill in terms of my free time. At least for the first quarter of the month. She is right. Right is a type of bread, indeed. The fact that you got connected with Rye is what I know, right? Like, I was just expecting you to just work with the student. I didn't think it was gonna be like another. Oh, I didn't think it was gonna be like another segue into another VTuber and stuff. Keep in mind that I got to work with Raya's Bread not knowing who Raya's Bread was. All I knew about Raya's Bread was that she was already popular. And that was the extent to which I knew Raya's Bread. And I did that research after I finished the cover instrumental. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. But yeah, I got to work with her. I did not really think about like who she was as a VTuber. All I knew was that I was gonna be working with some new VTubers, and yeah. And then yeah, so I got to work with VTubers. Lurking, but hi, hello there, Wiley. How are you doing tonight? And it's glad to be back. But and this time it's for real. This time it's for real. I am actually gonna be doing streams throughout this week, and yeah, look forward to it if you're interested. None of it is Tetris, unfortunately, but yeah. Drive safe. Hope you were typing those things when you were at a red light. No texting during driving. Hollow Knight hype, yeah! I'm gonna be playing Hollow Knight for the very first time. Rider's Silk Song came out like 2 weeks ago. It's like, oh, cool, I'm playing Hollow Knight. But no one cares because Silk Song is a thing. I'm pretty sure people aren't actually thinking that, but like, yeah, the other people have moved on, but it's still a good Castlevania like that I could try out. But yeah, so after that music stuff, I thought I was going to be back on track. I was getting the brainworms back in, or was getting the brainworms all tamed and stuff like that. But you want to know what happened? My 9 to 5 went sicko mode. My 9 to 5 went sicko mode, and it was crazy. It was crazy. We had to learn all of the ropes. Everyone had to learn the ropes from zero because it was a brand new system, and yeah, things were completely different. They worked completely differently from how we used to do things. Like back on the old system, everything was on one page. Everything was on one page. You could buffer like 10 to 20 tickets in the same web browser, and it was nice. But then we switched to the new system. We can't buffer tickets anymore. They literally turned it into like a faucet system where when you finish one ticket, you just go straight to the next ticket, and then like everything is on like multiple pages, and it took us a while to get back to where we were, and some of us are still struggling. It's pretty bad. It was pretty bad, and I had to work overtime for like 3 months. Like like I had to work 10-hour work weeks for like 2 months straight. For like 2-3 months straight. It was terrible. It was terrible, man. But at least I got paid. At least I got paid. I don't know. My local internet's doing the thing where it's buffering all of the things. It's buffering all of the movements and stuff. Apologies if I have a seizure for like a few moments. As soon as it comes back. As soon as it comes back. ... question mark. Please come back. There you go. There you go. Hello? Do I exist? I'm seeing the bars. I'm seeing the kilobits per second rise up again. Oh, okay, I'm not the only. I knew my internet was pulling. I knew my internet was pulling a fast one there. But yeah, do I exist again? Do I exist again? I think I exist again. The thing is saying like 6 megabits per second. I think we exist again. You know what? We'll just I'll get a little bit smaller, just so my head's in the frame, but not like super big. I'll give you a little bit of your personal space back. Hello, I am back. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the 10-hour work days for like 3 months straight. It was not fun, but at least I got paid for it. At least I got paid for it. Hello, Shiro Amane, welcome. And also, thank you, Artemis Alba, for welcoming me back. But yeah, 10-hour work weeks. Not fun, but at least I got paid for it. At least I got paid for it. But things are starting to come back to normal. I mean, they did reinstate overtime because I feel like I feel like it is just a pattern that we're all that we're like going through, in terms of like whether or not like we're calm, or whether or not we have a buttload of backlog to work with. It just means that I just need to work a lot harder to catch up with this stuff. But I could do overtime again. Not during stream days though. Stream days, I'm just gonna work the normal amount And then on the days when I'm not streaming, I'll do like at least 1 hour of overtime. Just so I can get paid. Everything for some reason dropping in September as if we aren't all broke. I know, right? We got Silk Song. We got Sonic Racing Crossroads. What else released in September? I hear like that Lil Witch in the Woods game had to be delayed because Silk Song beat them to the punch. Silent Hill F. Wait, Silent Hill F comes out this month too? Oh hey, there's ads on Twitch again. Maybe after all the overworking, not too much overtime would be good. Don't overwork yourself. Yeah, exactly. Like, if I do work overtime, I'm probably at least going to do just 1 hour in the morning. Because I would rather have my evening times back so I can do stuff. You know, like going out to eat, like going window shopping at the local electronic or office store. Damn, it's in 3 days. I thought it was like in January. You want to know what else is also in 3 days? Sonic Racing Crossroads. Crossworlds. Do I wait for it on sale or do I save up for it? Part of me is thinking I should save up for it. Because I don't have a Switch 2. And even if I did have a Switch 2, I've been hearing dreadful things about Mario Kart World. So, and I had a lot of fun playing with that Lil Mo and company when the open test fire came out a couple weeks back. Yeah. I just stopped playing Silk Song after like 7 hours just to make sure I wouldn't miss the prodigal the prodigal Tenchi return. Wouldn't it make things go fast? Prodigal Tenchi return. Ah, thank you. It comes out in 3 days. I'm salaried now. No OT for me, sadder. Ah. Hello there, Tyrion. Welcome on in. How is Nihon life treating you? Twitch isn't playing ads for me, but it is heavily dragging the stream for some reason. And that posted twice for some reason. Well, welcome on in, Tyrion. Hope you enjoy tonight's stream. It's probably not going to be that long. I'm just going to be playing catch up with all of y'all guys. I'm trying my best to also read chat, catch up with chat too. Oh goody, my app crashed. Drool. Oh no. Oh no, you should give your iPhone some divine punishment. Wouldn't it make things go faster but more hectic? What was that in reference to again? The OT? Was that the OT or was that the... I don't know. I'm here by pure coincidence. I woke up early to see the new Arceus story announcement. It's too much rhythm game news. What did they announce? I'm pretty sure I'll get back to that. And oh hey, I'm back to the... I caught up with me lagging out. Knights of Guinevere Arcade Surprise Story Update Eclipsium. Eclipsium was sick, by the way. Knights of Guinevere and Eclipsium, I'm assuming, are separate games, are they? Or are they part of like the Arcea updates? Oh my god, I accidentally pinned my autocorrect. Bruh. Bruh. I accidentally pinned. Right, I forgot mods can pin stuff. Mods on the purple side can pin stuff. Knights of Guinevere is a new animated series pilot by Glitch from the creators of The Owl House. I cannot say that I've heard of either of those things. Oh, about the tickets not being buffered anymore. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because on the previous system at my workplace, we used to be able to buffer tickets but the downside to that was that all of the tickets had to be like some like the auto assigning mechanisms, they kind of broke at some point, so we ended up having to reassign tickets to people that had like lower workloads and stuff. So yeah, so this new system, like there's always like, as long as there are tickets in the tank, everyone will get tickets. That's how the new system works. Like none of this like lopsided assigning stuff. Like everyone that is online will get tickets as long as there are tickets in the tank. Same studio that Digital Circus. I recognize that. The Digital Circus is one thing that I know of. I just don't know of the other stuff. Wait, they didn't already do that? So it kind of did, but it was automatically assigned to people with lower ticket counts. Like it was more focused on balancing how many pending tickets everybody in the team had. So like, say for instance, if we had like a tank of 2,000 tickets, then, or like if we had a tank of like 600 tickets and 20 people, like if we had a tank of like 600 tickets and 20 people were going to be online that day, it would try its best to distribute all of those tickets evenly between all of the people that were active in the queues. And the thing is, the queues had to be activated manually by the supervisors. So tickets would only funnel in if our queues were considered open. But now we open our own queues. So yeah. How many tickets do I need for a PS5? Well, for me, I get paid hourly, so I'm not gonna go into any details onto what my specific job is, because that stuff is very, very confidential, and I could get into trouble for that if I went any further. But just know that like things are super hectic, but we are trying to get there. Mods on the red side unfortunately can't pin stuff. Yeah, sadly. Like, I'm the only one with pin privileges for stuff. You should watch both. It's good stuff. Maybe if I remember. If I remember, and if I get the time to watch it. Eclipsium is a really cool game I've been anticipating for since last year. It's a quote-unquote horror game, but it's more atmospheric than anything. Like the Chilla's art horror games. Like it's more like the atmosphere is like very thrilling. Surely if someone asked nightly, their message would get pinned, so get that, mods. Guinevere is okay so far. Glitch shows do this thing where they don't know how to subtly foreshadow things, they just throw it right at you. So I can easily tell when something bad is going to happen later. Yeah. Yeah, but maybe I'll still check it out. I'm still trying to I'm on my phone, so I can't do YouTube stuff. Aww. Yeah. Also, it changed a lot since the first demo of the game. Lots of areas got huge updates, plus the new soundtrack is incredible. Ooh. Oh. Wait, is it just like a second demo, or is it like early access? Oh my god, he's back. Yeah, I know, right? Hello, dubstep. I'm alive. I exist. I do stuff again. I'm doing stuff again. Not Tetris, though. But I am back to streaming. I am back to stream. Oh, it's the full game? Nice. I'll have to check it out at some point. Let me just go. No. I'm logged in. I'm logged into my VTuber account right now, so I will write it down. Let me just get my pen, my pencil, and an index card. And I will write that baby down. You do not want to go back to Tetrio. I may have incited another My Little Pony incident, but with Uma. What did you do, Dubstep? What did you do? Did you make Oskin script and script horse girls into Tetrio? I'm scared. Imagine saying that to dubstep, the genre. I'm back. I'm alive. I'm doing stuff. Way to rub it. Way to rub it in. It's like, what songs have you made lately? Does Skrillex still do stuff? Last time I heard about Skrillex, he did the theme music for Kingdom Hearts 3. And as last time I checked, Kingdom Hearts 3 was like 8 years ago, ... question mark. Hobnob, hello there. Welcome on in. This you might be surprised. You might be surprised to hear that I stream. I don't just do a music. But yeah, hello. I'm just having a nice little chit chat with the Lure mates and community. You stream? Nah. But it's true. But welcome on in. Welcome on in. Hope you enjoy your stay. Okay. Eclipsium. I need to write that down. Eclipsium. Wish. Or at least check it out. It has this cool dithered style with FMV recordings for the first person. Oh. So it's like a PS1. So it looks like a PS1 game is what you're saying. That's really nice. I could use my shader glass on that. I literally got back to Japan before Lure streamed again. Yes. Tyrion moved to Japan. He's teaching English. Shader glass? So Shader glass is a wonderful program that little Mo introduced me to, where you can literally just like what it does is it makes a window that has like a shader applied to it. So for instance, like when you launch the program, let me see if I could do something very let me see if I could do something very silly. Let me see if I can apply shader glass to me as a VTuber. So let's see, we take the input. Actually, we take the input and then we take the input, we put in VTube Studio. That's cool. Alright, so you just turn on studio mode so that way things don't break too catastrophically, at least. I'm gonna warn you right now, if the stream ends, and ends because trying to get shader glass onto this baby is what causes OBS to crash, so be it. Game capture. Game capture test. Shader glass. And then specific window. And then shader glass. Yeah, it looks like that. So it just looks like that. And then I could do stuff like copy the filters for spout 2, hide that, paste the filters. Look, Ma, I look like I'm on TV. And then we put this baby into full screen so that way I look like I'm on the unbeatable looking off. Wait, I want to see what that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look, Ma, look like I'm on the TV. Am I wrong? But yeah, you can put a variety of like different filters on the thing. Like right now it's using like a CRT filter, but you can make stuff look like I'm coming from an old school NTSC. I look like those limit. I look like I'm on VHS. Actually, not really. It's just my model that looks like it's on VHS. But look, Ma, learn he wasn't Bellagio. Look, Ma, I have the fuzz. I have the fuzzy. Nah, not the liminal space. Oh boy, oh boy. Wonder what it looks like if I just put Dreamcast filters on me. Like the dirtiest Dreamcast filters. Bam! Chillers look. Oh god, the morph patterns make it stop. Okay. That's enough. Okay, I forget that if you don't scale this properly, everyone's just gonna have a huge headache. Let's get rid of that. But yeah, that is shader glass. But yeah, that is shader glass. You can just put a bunch of retro filters on yourself, and on either on yourself or like content that you want to have retro filters on, and then you could just do that. It's literally just an overlay that you just put on top of like programs or like on top of your entire monitor to just get stuff. Yeah. All right, let me catch up on chat. Whoa, dubs on 6.5 years ago, not too bad. For Kingdom Hearts 3. You just have to look deep into the Japanese hardcore scene to find good old dubstep in the Big 25. Ah, yes, we can always rely on the Japanese hardcore scene for healthy amounts of dubstep releases, especially if you play Beatmania 2DX. VHS horror lure, Chilla's lure. Chilla's new game, Cotton Candy. Drank that water. Very confusing narrative, but the sequences in the game are incredible besides the walking simulator part of it. Well, I've played a good handful of Chilla's art games, so I'm definitely familiar with walking simulator, if anything. By the way, you know what do you know what month it is? It's gonna become next month. That just means I'm gonna be playing some more Chilla's art games, maybe. We love gambling with stream status in here. Oh, did I mess up? Did my internet mess up again? My model didn't glitch out that time. The Twitch chat has become mod chat. Only for Twitch. Only for Twitch. The red side has their own moderators. Actually, maybe I should... Nah. I can make it not mod chat unless he mods. Welcome to the purple side, Pen. You are now also magenta. You are now also magenta. Welcome on in. You look like you're about to fade into a vaporwave MV. Yeah, shader glass is very great. Shader glass is glorious. Hopefully I could, like, if I play some more, if I ever get to playing more retro games, I might just throw in the shader glass for the hell of it. Though the Moir effect might be really bad for some people watching on like smaller screens. So for people that don't watch their streams on full screen, beware. This looks like so much fun. I should get this when I upgrade from my really bad RTX 1650. Yeah, like having a good graphics card, having a decent graphics card definitely helps with the shaders. But shader glass is also free, so you could just pick this thing up on GitHub. But yeah, just wait until you get like a slightly better graphics card, and it should be really good. Should be really good. The J-Core scene is doing funk now, surprisingly. Huh? I don't keep up with J-Core. Admittedly, I do not keep up with J-Core trends. I mean, I'm not surprised that they got into funk, because it definitely is the genre of all time. I'm just as surprised as you are, to be fair. Yeah. I mean, musical styles eventually make their rounds around the world. Ah, yes, funk. Around the world in 80 days. It's like around the world in 80 days, but instead of people traveling the world, it's musical genres. Like, imagine if music genres just like hopped from country to country, and that's how it got to Japan. Except that probably wouldn't be as plausible because the internet exists, but it'd be a nice thought. Tell me you haven't streamed in a long time without telling me you haven't streamed in a long time. You don't need to tell me that. I know I haven't streamed in a long time. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm starting to remember that I don't know what I'm talking about half of the time. Have you heard Easy Come Easy Go by Karoo? Bro made funk color bass. How do you do that? I guess the other question, I mean, you could probably ask Camellia how he manages to cram a bunch of genres into one song. You just do it. It's like, you want to mishmash two micro genres together? Just mishmash the two genres together. All you gotta do is just find one element from one genre and then an element from another genre, and then you put them together. Bam! New micro genre invented. Hello there, hot grandma VT. Welcome. Yes, you may be surprised that I stream. Actually, not really, because I was in off choir in 2024. So you may or may not have caught me streaming at some point or another. But this is my first stream. This is my first stream in 2025. Surprisingly. Well, actually not so surprising. Dang. I didn't know that the ads on Twitch were this bad. I know you stream. I've come by before. Yeah, I figured as much. I'm sorry. But I'm back. I'm back to streaming. There's just something within me that told me, hey, I think you got this. And I'm like, and then I reassured my brain, you know what? You're right. And then 2 weeks before today, I was like, you know what? Hi. It's been a while since I pinged everyone in my server. But I have a very big announcement that I want to make. They just get closer for maximum effect. Well, yeah, now I can't see chat, so we'll just I'm streaming again. That's literally what happened. It's like, you know, there's just something within me that was just like, you know what? Work is relaxing. My brain worms are in control. I think it's time to push the button. Start streaming button specifically, not the open up Microsoft Word and write my own death certificate, by which I mean my graduation notice. No, I told people I'm gonna be back in 2 weeks, and 2 weeks have passed, and here I am. It's okay, I'm just being I still appreciate you. I still appreciate, like, even if you're not part of off choir in person anymore, because guess what? Hot Grandma VT is also going to be a Japan person. I think it was like you're also doing like you're also gonna teach too, right? Like you're gonna become like a preschool teacher in Japan, right? Yeah. So Hot Grandma VT, aka VV Violenza? Wait, are you going to Japan too? I'm not living there, but like 1 or 2 years from now, I might be going to Japan for pleasure. For 観光だけに日本に行く。Yeah, you'll be a pre-kindergarten teacher. Yay! Yay! You get to teach the children. Copycat. That's rad though. Yeah. Yeah. Man, I want to go back to Japan. Font color base is a combination of words I never thought I'd read. Instantly taken back to the 14-minute long full flavor song that they made as the final boss of Vivid Stasis. I heard about that. I did not experience that. Instead, I watched it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna come back to Vivid Stasis, honestly, but I will come back to whatever other stuff that Hajimeli is potentially making down the line. Just not Vivid Stasis. It's like I'll see the rest of the lore on like videos, and I'll just play the rest of the other stuff. It isn't like a transition either. It's funk and color base seamlessly blended together. Yeah, you just take one element from one genre and another element from another genre, bam! Make a new micro genre. How do you make a banger song that long? Just do it. Yeah, exactly. Just do it. It's like you make a song and then you just like stack things on top of each other. Not really thinking about like, oh, is it going to work out? Is it going to work out? It's not going to work out, is it? You don't think about whether or not it's going to work out. You just do the thing. You do the thing and you don't worry about what comes of it. Or if you do worry about what comes of it, worry about it when you release the thing. It's like you be proud of what you did, and then you puke at it like 3 months down the line. It's like, bleh, I made this. I used to be proud of this. Disgusting. But being disgusted by your old work, knowing that you could do better, is definitely a sign of growth. The heck you mean 1 or 2 years? He keeps pushing it back. Hey, it's mostly dependent on 1, my budget, and 2, whether or not my parents wrote me into going to Japan. And if my parents wrote me into Japan, it's going to be 2 years max, or 1.5 years max, because they want to time the Japan trip to when my auntie in Japan retires, which is 2 years from now, or 1.5 years from now. It sucks. But if I had enough disposable income to save up, and I wasn't paying off like credit cards and loans and stuff, I would totally be saving up to go to Japan as a solo venture. Cause I wanna adventure in Japan. I wanna go to all of the fun events that people fly over to Japan for. I wanna do that stuff. Why can't I do that stuff? When a musical genre and another musical genre love each other very, very much, they get mushed together and make a little baby like and the big announcement, hair officially cotton candy flavor lore-wise. Okay, I need to lurk and take care of business proposals, but I will still be here, TM. Alright, have a good time. Have good luck at work. Have good luck making those business proposals. Sorry if I just got to your message. Just move to Japan. I mean, I could do that, but I mean, I'm not part of a company, so I don't have to worry too much about like streaming copyrights and stuff, because you know, indie VTubers, they just do whatever anyway. The internet is at this restaurant can't handle 1080p, so I'm gonna dip. Have fun, boy. Have a good time, Tyrion. Also, welcome back, Bitter. Whoopsie. Today I will see if I get accepted to the apprenticeship program, and if I don't, I gotta do army service. Oh no. Not the mandatory army service. No. Reading that chat made me think of Soggy. If I ever get some more emotes, one of them wants to be... Quick chat, Twitch is modless. Oi. Oi. Don't think that I don't have a shot. Don't worry, I won't do anything crass unless I have to. Snap, I caught up with chat. Oh my god, I caught up with chat. That's very great. That's very great. That's very glorious. Now, guys, hey guys, quick question. Have any of you guys heard of this wonderful thing called Wordle? Let's play that a bit. I'm gonna be free for like 2 to 3 months, but after that it's army service for 9 months. Oh no. Not the army service. Ooh. Ooh, if you like Wordle, you should definitely check out Rattle next. What's Rattle? What's Rattle? Is it like Wordle, but Is it like Wordle, but it's like you form? Yeah, I'll look it up after this. So I am playing this on hard mode, by the way. That means that if I get a green letter, then that letter has to stay in place. If I get a yellow letter, I have to include that in all of my subsequent guesses. So Ooh, this is a tough one. Yeah, so suddenly we're using our brain. So I could put the L, I could try putting the L here. And then okay, let's take a look at some of our vowels here. We have I, O, and U. We don't have A or E, so excuse me. One time when there are too many options, I broke that and just optimized with the remaining letters, but it's more fun being forced to use the letters we found. Yeah. Makes you think. It makes you think. Like if you hear me just like being stunned in silence, it's because I'm trying to think. And I also realized that I'm covering up chat a little bit. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, people on the purple side. There's no S. Good guess though. You can guess words that are not in the thing, but No. L is not. That's using L in the same place. How about it's not olive because L is in the same place and there's no E. Luwinwak. Hard mode kind of ruined Wordle for me, to be honest. Now I can't play it any other way. I just said in general, let's see if they're in the right position. Oh wait. Try this. We haven't wheel. It's not build because there's no B. It's not guild either because there's no G. Huh. What word has a will but is not guild or build? Now it's really making me think. Now it's making... Oh! No. I was gonna say quilt, but there's no T. Figure your next word is gonna solve it. Yeah! Because we just have to find the next... we just have to find the next two letters. Clearly that stands for Iwanami Lure. Bruh. I'm just experimenting with potential combinations. You know what's really weird was I was actually going to put a D on that. I was gonna put a D on that. just to see what the thing would say. If it was gonna say if it's not a word, or if it was gonna be like one of those like weird one-offs. But credits to No Lucid for that, because yeah, I kind of did eyeball that for a brief moment. My bad. I should play Wordle. It's fun. It's fun. I actually like to play this during like my breakfast sessions, whenever I go out to have like coffee and stuff, or when I'm not, or like back when I wasn't streaming, I used to go to like an iced tea place and get me some iced tea, get some work done. But I'd also play some Wordle too if I didn't play Wordle that day. But yeah, let's check out the other game that Penbu recommended. Rattle, the word transformation game. Welcome to Rattle. To learn the game, we recommend you play through our quick tutorial. Yes. Welcome to Rattle. Let's learn how to play. Begin by solving the first clue below, then type your answer in the yellow box. Note that the 5 next to the yellow box indicates that the answer is 5 letters long. Cardinal direction that's right on a map most of the time. Huh. Huh? Begin by solving the first clue below, then type your answer in the yellow box. Note the 5 next to the yellow. Eh? Oh boy. That's... Lorelei and the laser eyes trained me for this. I can't believe. Oh, this is game... Oh. Wait. So I'm guessing this is like, because cardinal direction, that's south. Oh, down means south. I see. Change the first letter of south to get... Oh. Kind of food or music that sounds like mouth. If you're ever stuck, you can tap the light bulb button next to the yellow box for a hint that will reveal which of the clues is correct. Do that now. Okay. When you use a hint, the incorrect clues will fade out slightly. Read the highlighted clue and then enter your answer. Organ that sits inside the mouth. Tongue. Mouth contains the tongue. Yeah, like that, you're getting... Okay. One final tip, if you're stuck moving down the ladder, you can switch the direction and move up instead. Click the up arrow. Or the box next to it. Ah! When solving upwards, the clues flip around. Now they show you the answer and you need to figure out what word belongs in the green box. This direction can be more challenging. If you're stuck, tap the light bulb, type your answer when you figured it out. earth and piece of clothing that has move the first letter of to get to the end. Oh. Okay. Piece of clothing that often has a heart and soul. Piece of clothing that often has like soul and heart. And then rubber layer on the bottom of a soul. Piece of clothing that often has a tongue. Piece of clothing that often has a tongue. Rubber layer on the bottom of a tongue. Good morning, friends. Welcome. How are you doing today? Hope you're enjoying your morning so far. We're playing this wonderful thing called I'm learning how to play this daily game called Rattle, where it's like you go through a ladder of words and you try to like figure out the associations for them. But earlier we were doing like some chit-chatting. It's like a piece of clothing that often has a tongue. What clothing has a tongue? Huh? Okay, let's go. Rubber layer on the bottom of a shoe? Oh, it's like that little flap. The little flap that's called a tongue? That's called a tongue? Oh wow. Okay, let's do the real one. Oh boy. Oh boy. Lower something popular. The flap of the shoe is the tongue. Add the letter to the front of lower to get flower. Append 2 letters of flower to get the name of a star. Drop the final sound of flap. To get the word that precedes off, up, out, over, away, or together. Blow. Homophone, a flower that sounds severe. Purple flower that's reverse flower to get a certain assistant. When someone flowers something. Flower something. What covers a flower? Append 2 letters to flower to get the name of this. Well, that's not it. Homophone, a flower that sounds. Purple flower that's also a part of one's face. It's finally feeling like fall. The rattles this week are all related to fall. Lowercase letters are more formally called minuscule letters. The terms lowercase comes from the days of handset type, where small letters were kept in one of the lower of 2. Oh, so that's how they came up with lowercase and uppercase. Because movable type is a thing that you can do. That's also a part of one's face. Huh? Purple flower. It's also part of one's face. Purple flower that's part of one's hair? Nose? Definitely not an ahoge. Not everyone has the little lick on top of the head. This is tough. It's kind of reminding me of like crosswords, where you have to like think of hints. You have to like think of hints and stuff. I'm really bad at crosswords, so it's also a part of one's face. Cheek, lips. Oh. Mouth. No, it's not nose. It's not hair. You mean part of my face? I'm lost. Last week's puzzles were awful for me as a Canadian. They were full of American pop culture references. Today's a lot easier. What parts of the face can you think of? I mean, only the more obvious ones, like your lips, your mouth, which is not 4 letters, your eyes, your ears, the hair on your face. Oh. The iris is purple? The iris is always purple? I thought it was like black. Or Iris. I feel bad for Iris because she got her tags hijacked by crypto scams. Iris flowers are purple. I'm bad with puzzles that require hints, but we'll try our best. Homophone of iris, that sounds severe. Drop the final sound of iris to nope. Pen 2 letters to iris, nope, that's still the same amount of letters. Oh, Siri. To get a certain star. Siri. Sirius. Wait, did the iris? Wait. Oh, IRYS. Sorry, they're homophones. Yeah, they're Hololive Iris. I think got her tags hijacked because a crypto scam by the name of Iris also started popping up. And yeah. So she had to like reconsider what her tags were because of it. Rip Iris art, yeah. Thought you meant the Rhythm Game composer Iris. Nah. I was talking about the V singer and Hololive Promise member Irish. Homophone of serious, that sounds severe. Why so serious? When someone serious, blah. What covers is serious? Drop the final sound of from serious to get a word that precedes off. No way, no. Iris wristwatch. Iris Ah! No, this isn't happening! There's no reason for me to go on! Run in my fucking That's another iris that I know. That's another iris that I know. Okay, serious. Serious something. Popular food site. Just saying a lot because I don't really know that many food websites anymore. All I know is All Recipes, Food Network, Serious Eats? A Serious Eats, popular food website. Wow, how did I just get... I guess it just kind of came to... It's like, wait, Serious Eats. When someone eats something, it goes down the throat. Eats with one's throat. Nice. Okay, so you eat with one's throat. Throat. Throat something. What covers a throat? Literally looked up serious and it popped up. Yeah. What covers the throat? Throat something. Something you might put on your sofa or bed. Oh yeah, you could go upwards. Drop the final sound from blank to get a word that proceeds off blank case. What covers a... Oh, pillowcase. Pillowcase. Drop the final sound. Drop the final sound from blank to get... Throat something. Something you might put on your sofa or bed. I will fully admit to leaning on Google for some of the harder puzzles. Didn't have to do that for today. Yeah. I'm fortunate I didn't have to look stuff up. I mean, I did have to ponder about the whole iris part. Or I needed to get help. I needed to get a little bit of help on that, but everything else, maybe this one might be a little bit tricky. Drop the final sound from this word to get a word that proceeds off, up. Together. I just got this one. Together stumped me. Throat. Something you might put on your... Oh god, this one might be it. Throat something. Well, if it's consider if it can Drop the final sound from blank to get a word that precedes off. Something pillow. Something you might want to put on this. Oh god, this connect. No! Okay, I'm gonna try it. It's actually really good. Oh, I can't wait. Man, y'all are buttering me up right now. Drop the final sound from blank to get a word that precedes a blank pillow. Something you might put on your sofa or bed. Something. Oh. 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 A throw pillow is something you'd put on your bed. You throw pillows on your sofa and bed. Yay. I hope that didn't hurt your head too. I might play it on occasion. Like I'll probably toss it in my collection of bookmark dailies. And then I just edit this. No wait, what I gotta do is I gotta open up the website. Missed it by a 94%. It's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay, and then go into here. And I'm sure it'll. But yeah, I'll probably toss this into my dailies. Probably won't play it as often though because I'm really bad at things that require hints. But yeah. Let's you. Sorry for the people on the purple side. You gotta deal with advertisements. But yeah, really glad to be back in streaming and stuff. It's like playing Wordle on stream. No wait, there's another daily that I haven't done. Yet. Get back here. It's like get back here. Get your butt back in here. Who here has heard of waffle? Twitch got really aggressive with ads nowadays. Do you like Food Guesser? Oh no. Oh no. So many dailies. I think at some point I ended up not playing this for a long while because like there's just so many daily games that I ended up getting into, like Wordle and Waffle and one word search. Yeah, it was crazy. Okay, I'll just let that. So the point of Waffle is that you have these green tiles, which means that they're in the right place. Yellow tiles, which means that they can be correct in like it's the correct letter but the wrong place. And then white just means that that letter is just not part of it. There's another one that's gotten somewhat popular these days called Kinda Hard Golf. Oh no. Oh no. Speaking of miscellaneous games, what are your thoughts on me doing a YouTube playables stream? You just go through all of the YouTube playables, or you just go through like a handful of YouTube playables, and then we just like rag on how bad on how bad some of them are. Some of them are actually pretty good, but do it so I don't have to. You got it. You got it. I'll definitely put it in the schedule at some point. All right, so I is correct, but it is in the wrong place, and the only time it can be correct is right here. Rinse? Rinse. All right, and then we get to have fun figuring out all of this other stuff. One thing that we can do is we can swap these two. Okay, so that's correct. OV something TE? Ovate? Okay, ovate is a word. Okay, and then we can do other swaps like... No, wait. Hold on. To V L. Oh, we got 2 in 1. Okay. So we got Villa, something lawn. Nylon? It's gotta be nylon. Nylon! Yay, I did it! 3 swaps! Ovate, shaped like an egg. Today I learned. Oh yeah, they also have like definitions for all of the words here. Ovate, shaped like an egg. Brian's head was ovate and topped with the finest of auburn curls. Ah, dingo! A wild dog native to Australia. Let's play dingo. It's just like bingo, but with all the bells and whistles. Bingo! Bluey! Yay! Villa, I know what a villa is. A house often larger and more expensive than average. In the countryside or on the coast, often used as a retreat. And of course, rinse is a word that I already know. Nylon, that's a type of string that you can use for a guitar. Diver, I hear Dave is one of those. But yeah. Okay, that is our daily games. That is our daily games. I could play more daily games, but oh my god, I thought dingo was a furry nickname for kangaroo. I mean, I don't blame you. I mean, if you think of like wild animals in Australia, kangaroos are definitely the more popular ones. I don't think that's a good example to illustrate the definition of dingo. I don't think so either. It's like, oh, it's just like bingo, but with all the bells and whistles. What does that mean? What do you mean with all the bells and whistles? One of my friends is a dingo. I feel so bad. Oh no. Now, dingo should absolutely not be confused with dingus. Because I'm a dingus sometimes. Dingo, dingus. Genghis Khan. Wow. Wow. So yeah, it's great to be back. It's great to be back. I'm glad you guys came to my very brief comeback stream where we got to do this wonderful thing called sidetrack ourselves by playing daily games on stream like any good VTuber does. Well, at least I know some people that like play daily games for like daily games during just chatting streams to pass the time, so to speak. But yeah, I think that should be it for tonight. Thank you guys all for coming to my comeback, and just letting you know, to prove that I am back, let me just post this thing that let me just bring up this thing that I haven't done in a long while. But ladies and gentlemen, what you see here is a schedule. It has me in it, but it is also square friendly, so I can do stuff like this. Oh, see, I can do stuff like this. Or I'm just gonna point you to all of the streams that, like all of the specific days, and then we'll get down to business. So Tuesday, I'm not streaming because I need to have some rest days too. Wednesday, yeah, is when I'm gonna be playing Hollow Knight. I'm gonna be playing Hollow Knight for the first time while everyone pays attention to Silksong. It's okay, I have some friends that are also playing Hollow Knight. But I'm playing this not as an allegory to Dark Souls, but as an allegory to me playing Castlevania Metroidvanias back in the day. Like, I played Castlevania Aria of Sorrow and I was kind of interested in playing the other Castlevania games, but I just never got to buying them, and now I can play them on the Switch. So yeah, Wednesday we're playing Hollow Knight. You might also note that we are starting at the same time that we did tonight at 8 p.m. It's probably going to be a slightly longer stream, maybe like 2-3 hours. Just play some Hollow Knight, bust out my insanity notebook so I can take notes on all of the characters that I see and all of the skills that I run into. And then Thursday, we're going to be doing our first improv piano stream of 2025, where I just take my Casio tone and I just improv some stuff for you guys. And maybe I might play some tunes. Maybe I might play some familiar tunes if you guys so desire to request them. But for the most part, I will just be jamming along on my piano, playing whatever my fingers decide they want to play. If they just want to stick with being in D major for the entirety of the stream, then so be it. I don't decide these things. We'll just have to see on Thursday. But yeah, that is our schedule for this week. Hope you guys look forward to it. And see you guys on the next stream. Thanks for coming to my comeback. It's great to be back. And now I'm gonna watch some Yorokura. Like you do. Bye bye. Need to set up my transition so that way I can do it right. I got everything all set up again. Watch this.